Hi, this is Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
This is day 9 aboard the P&O Pacific Encounter on our PNG adventure.
Oh my
It's like
goodness.
P&O, PNG. It's like, I always get them mixed up.
Decipher that. Answers in the comments below.
We have done all our shore days now. We've got 2 days sailing back home today and tomorrow. It's always a sad time.
Yes.
However, there's still plenty to do around the ship. We'll take full advantage.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the plan.
Yes.
We'll probably end up sitting in the Oasis for the afternoon. maybe trying the pool out. So that's our plan for today anyway. Right now, head off for some breakfast in the pantry and see
check
where
off
the
what
day
we're gonna
takes us.
do. Yeah.
See where the day takes us. I have just left the cabin and in our little pigeonhole this morning, 2 days before we leave, or before we get off, is our disembarkation or debarkation, depends on which way you want to call it these days, instruction, our luggage tags, where are we? Our luggage tags and our immigration cards to fill in, so fill those in early. Now, our luggage tags have a number on them, ours is 28. Sorry, I keep ducking down. Ours is number 28, which is quite high up. They go in order from, disembarkation goes from 1 to whatever it goes to. The instructions are that we are to disembark at 9 a.m, which I think is probably about the latest because they aim to have everybody disembark by 9 a.m. I will go and check because we always like to get the last, and there's a number of reasons why we get to the last. I think we've mentioned this in another video, is we get to enjoy a leisurely breakfast, but also everybody's off. We don't end up in the queues to get off the ship. All the cases have gone in the terminal building, apart from just the last group, so it's easy enough to find your cases, and it's easy to go through all your formalities when you get back into Brisbane. So that's why we always like to go last. So I will check to make sure that we are the last, but I'm happy with 9 a.m. anyway, because it's going to be pretty much up there either way. Actually, just wanted to say as well, if we were not happy with that time, if it was a time that didn't suit us, what we could do and what we have done in the past is go down to guest services and ask them if we can change to a later or an earlier time, depending on which one you want. Do that soon though, because once the allocated slots are all locked in, your chances of changing, the longer it is, chances of changing are less. They have also given us 5 luggage tags, which will just about do us, but sometimes you don't get that many and sometimes we have more bags. You can always ask for more luggage tags. So just thought I'd add that bit in as well. Right, okay, today we are going to check out the Future Cruise Desk and see what's on offer and see what the deals are for putting a deposit down on another cruise. We're down on deck 5 at the Destination Lounge. Here, that's just the Destination Lounge sign, and there is the Destination Lounge desk. This is where you. So this is where you come.
This is where you shrink.
Stop going out. This is where you come if you want to book another cruise whilst you're already on a cruise, or if you want to pay a deposit. Now your best benefits are if you actually book a cruise rather than just pay a deposit. I've been down here, I was just talking to the Future Cruise Director before. At the moment, as an example, they're doing the Bounty Cruise, which I'm not sure of the dates of that, but if you pay $100 per person deposit, $200, they will give you that $200 back to spend on the cruise that you're actually on. So if I did that today, they would give $200 onto our account to spend on board the ship whilst we're still here.
Yes.
Now we're not booking that cruise because we've got a
change
few.
your mind, can't you, on that $100 deposit?
I think you can. I didn't ask them about that actually, but you can. But also they will give you additional onboard credit. So for that Bounty cruise, for example, they will give you an additional $400 onboard credit for that cruise. Now, if you're not ready for booking a cruise, but you know you're going to go on a cruise in the next 2 years, you can pay a deposit. What happens there is you pay $100 per person deposit. That replaces any deposit for when you decide to use it. So if you decide to book a cruise and it's a $500 deposit at that time, you paid your 100 deposit, that 100 is the full,
will secure it.
The full deposit. You still have to pay the balance, obviously. Now, what they also do is they will give you a little voucher for onboard credit, additional onboard credit for whatever cruise you eventually book. It's not great, but it's additional. So at the moment, 7 to 8 days, they will give you an additional $25 per person on that cruise when you do book it. And if you're on a 9 days or longer, they'll give you an additional $50 per person on that cruise. So your $100.
That's the flat rate. That's
Yeah.
not per day or anything. That
Yeah.
is what you get.
Yeah. So if you know you're going to go on another P&O cruise in the next 2 years, you pay your $100 deposit. You don't need to actually pick your cruise right now, and there you go. That's your full deposit paid. You just pick the cruise you want to go on at your leisure. When you do, you'll get that additional onboard credit. Now, there's nothing for cruises under 7 days, so no additional onboard credit for cruises under 7 days.
It's quite confusing. It's worth coming down.
Have a chat.
As Robert said, the offers change, so it's worth
Yeah.
just coming down and having a look. And while you're here, the Future Cruise Destination desk has lots of goodies that are not available anywhere else. So come and check these out. So we have, they have these magnetic photo boards here, and some journal kits. Where you can put them together a little bit like a collage, like a scrapbook.
Yeah.
Full face snorkel and mask is here. It's $65. I got mine online, and I actually think $65. They may have gone cheaper now as they've grown in popularity. So they're the ones where it fills the whole of your face, and the snorkel is on the top here. I think they're marvelous. I love them. $65 doesn't seem a bad deal. So even if you hire one on one of the islands, they were about $30 or something.
$50. Sorry, 50 kina, wasn't it? On Conflict Islands.
Just for an hour. So it might be worth checking those out if you haven't brought your own. And then what I love, I mean, I know it's very tacky. However, it's good fun if you want a mug for work or something, or your water bottle. Take a photograph. It can either be your own photograph or one that you've had taken on board, and you can get it put on a mug or a water bottle.
Here's a tip: if you've got a favourite sunset, a pool, if you've had a great meal and you really want to make all your work colleagues jealous, put it on a mug and leave it on your desk.
Yeah. So that's just a bit of fun.
If you want something a little bit different than is available from the included dining, or you just want a little bit of snack, try the Avalon Cafe. So here they have a selection of pies and sausage rolls. I'm not quite sure. I don't have $4. $4 for pies and sausage rolls. Some biscuits at $2, $1.50, $3.50 for 3. And then there's all these wraps and snacks. The Mexican turkey and avocado wrap there, $4. That's a big snack for $4. A big wrap for $4. Some soup, chicken satay, Vietnamese beef salad, and then on the other side here we've got some cakes. These are all $4. $4 for all of the pecans, Black Forest, chocolate eclair. So they are really good prices if you just fancy a snack or just want something a little bit different. Lunch was at the waterfront today. 3 courses, massive lunch, and after that we needed a little bit of a lie down, so we came out to the Oasis again as usual, and it's now about 4 o'clock. Today's cocktail, hear that? Today's cocktail is Illusion. I'm not quite sure what in it. I'm not quite sure what is in it, but I think it's got some Midori in there. So relax and watch the sea go by. So that's all there is today. It was a sea day today. Watch the sea go by as we continue on our journey back to Brisbane. One more sea day tomorrow. It is Gatsby party tonight. That's always a good one. Looking forward to that. We are eating, changed our reservations a little bit. We're eating at Angelo's tonight because they've changed the menu to a menu B or menu A, depending which way around it is. So we'll go and have dinner at Angelo's tonight, and then Gatsby and the show Musicology. So what we did was, after spending some time having our cocktails in the Oasis, we went back to the cabin and got ready for Gatsby night. So we're dressed for Gatsby night, and we are having dinner now in Angelo's before going off to the show, and then it is Gatsby party in the lobby, which obviously we will try and get a bit of footage for you
This is our second time at Angelo's. So this is the other menu. I can't remember whether we've had A first and this is B or vice versa.
The alternative menu.
It's the alternative menu that's normally on for about 3 days. So they started us off with some focaccia. I can't say focaccia bread, which is sprinkled with herbs, olive oil, and some dried tomato. We asked for some extra olive oil to dip in. This is beautiful, real Italian bread.
Do a quick pan round of Angelo's. Not sure whether we've done this before, but it's emptying out a little bit now because of the time. Beautiful restaurant.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Roll, 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 roll.
I want your bad romance.
It is Gatsby party tonight down in the lobby. Dancing, the crew's been dancing, the entertainment staff have been up, the catering staff have been up. Let's go and see what else is going on around the ship. If you've liked this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit notification if you want to see more of our videos. We will see you in the next one. Bye for now.